When you compare Narwal versus Roborock robot vacuums, you're really looking at two different philosophies on how a smart cleaning companion should serve you. Both brands are leaders in the robot vacuum and mop space, but they bring their strengths to the table in very different ways, and that's what makes the comparison so interesting. With Narwal, the focus is on creating an almost spa-like cleaning experience for your floors. The Narwal Freo and Freo X Ultra, for example, are designed around the idea of effortless mopping. Instead of just dragging a damp cloth across your floor, Narwal's system uses spinning mop pads that scrub with a gentle but thorough motion, almost like a pair of hands polishing a hardwood surface. The dock becomes the heart of the system, automatically washing and drying the mop pads after every run. You can imagine the feeling of stepping barefoot on a freshly mopped floor that's been scrubbed and left streak-free without you ever touching a mop bucket. Roborock, on the other hand, leans heavily into precision and power. Models like the Roborock QRevo and QRevo Pro combine high suction strength with advanced navigation and app control. Where Narwal feels like a luxury spa treatment for your floors, Roborock feels like a highly tuned machine working with surgical accuracy. Its LiDAR-based mapping is fast and meticulous, creating detailed floor plans that you can customize down to individual rooms, no-go zones, and even specific cleaning intensities for different areas. The app is often praised as one of the most feature-rich in the category, giving you the sense that you're piloting a professional-grade cleaning robot with just a few taps. This is where you start to see the heart of the Roborock versus Narwal debate. One prioritizes precision vacuuming, while the other elevates mopping. If you had to choose, would you rather have a robot that excels at vacuuming carpets or one that gives you that freshly mopped floor feeling every single day? And if you want to check the latest prices on either Narwal or Roborock, you can find links in the description box below. When it comes to suction performance, Roborock usually has the edge. It's built for homes where carpets and pet hair are part of daily life. The suction levels are powerful enough to lift debris deep from fibers, and the roller brush design is engineered to minimize tangles. If you picture a busy home with kids dropping crumbs on the rug or pets shedding fur across the couch, Roborock is the vacuum that feels like it was designed for exactly that. Narwal, while still effective on carpets, shines brightest on hard floors where its mop system can truly transform the cleaning routine. And that's why the Narwal versus Roborock choice often comes down to the type of flooring in your home. Docking systems also highlight the differences between the two. Narwal's dock is like a mini cleaning station for the robot itself. It doesn't just recharge, it actively maintains the mop pads, washing them with clean water, drying them to prevent odor, and refilling the tank for the next run. Roborock's multifunction docks, especially in the QRevo line, also handle mop washing and drying. But they go further into vacuum convenience by offering dustbin emptying and water refilling in one sleek unit. The effect is that Narwal feels like a specialist in mopping maintenance, while Roborock feels like a generalist that balances both vacuuming and mopping with equal attention. Navigation is another area where you'll notice the contrast. Narwal's system is smooth and efficient, but Roborock's obstacle avoidance and path planning are some of the most advanced you'll find today. If you often leave shoes by the door, cords by the sofa, or toys scattered on the floor, Roborock gives you peace of mind that the robot will glide around them with uncanny awareness. Narwal, while not quite as advanced in obstacle detection, still delivers consistent coverage and a sense of reliability when you want your floors mopped without fuss. This is why the Roborock versus Narwal debate isn't just about features, it's about which style of navigation and cleaning philosophy better fits your lifestyle. Battery life and runtime are generous on both sides, but again, you feel the difference in philosophy. Roborock emphasizes endurance, with models capable of cleaning large homes in a single charge and then returning to resume if needed. Narwal emphasizes consistency, ensuring that every session ends with pads that are fresh and ready for the next round, so you never feel like your robot is dragging dirt from yesterday across your floors today. And this contrast becomes even clearer when you look specifically at the Narwal Freo models versus the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra. These are the flagships, the best of what each brand has to offer, and they showcase their strengths in vivid detail. The Narwal Freo is all about redefining mopping. Its dual spinning mop pads rotate with a steady, scrubbing motion, and you can almost picture them gliding across your tiles or hardwood like a pair of soft brushes polishing a surface until it gleams. The dock doesn't just rinse them, it gives them a thorough wash and then dries them with warm air, leaving them fluffy and fresh for the next clean. This means that every time you send the Freo out, it's starting with pads that feel brand new, which translates into a floor that feels freshly detailed under your feet. The Roborock S8 Pro Ultra, meanwhile, is a masterclass in balance. It combines some of the strongest suction power in the industry with a dual brush system that's designed to lift everything from fine dust to stubborn pet hair. If you run your hand across a carpet after the S8 Pro Ultra has passed, you can feel the difference in the fibers. They're fluffed and free of grit in a way that only a high-powered vacuum can achieve. But Roborock doesn't stop there. Its VibraRise mopping system uses sonic vibration to scrub the floor, so instead of just wiping, it's buzzing away dried stains with thousands of tiny movements per minute. And when it transitions onto carpet, the mop automatically lifts, so you never worry about damp rugs. The docks are another area where you see the philosophy of each brand shine. Narwal's dock is like a dedicated mop care station. It focuses on water management, pad washing, and drying, making sure that the mopping experience is as hygienic and low maintenance as possible. Roborock's Ultra dock, on the other hand, feels like a full-service pit stop. It empties the dustbin into a sealed bag, washes and dries the mop, and refills the water tank, all in one unit. For you, that means you can go weeks without touching the robot at all, whether you're vacuuming or mopping. Navigation is another clear difference. The S8 Pro Ultra uses reactive AI 2.0 obstacle avoidance, powered by 3D structured light and AI recognition, so it can identify and avoid even small objects like cables or pet bowls. The effect is almost uncanny, as if the robot is thinking its way around your home. The Narwal Freo's navigation is smooth and efficient, built on LiDAR mapping, and while it doesn't have the same level of object recognition, it prioritizes consistent coverage, ensuring your floors are evenly cleaned without missed spots. Do you think smarter navigation or stronger suction is more important in your home? Let me know what matters most to you. When you think about who each is best for, the distinction becomes clear. If your home is mostly hard floors, and your biggest priority is that luxurious, spotless mop finish, the kind where you can walk barefoot and feel the cool, clean surface under your toes, the Narwal Freo is the one that will delight you. Its entire design is optimized for that sensory satisfaction. But if your home is a mix of carpets, rugs, and hard floors, and you want a machine that can handle everything from deep carpet cleaning to sticky kitchen spills, the Roborock S8 Pro Ultra is the powerhouse that adapts to every surface without compromise. Both are premium, both are cutting edge, but they serve slightly different visions of what ultimate clean means. Narwal is the specialist that makes mopping effortless and beautiful, while Roborock is the all-rounder that combines vacuuming and mopping into one seamless, highly intelligent system. And when you step back and look at the Narwal versus Roborock, or the Roborock versus Narwal debate, it really comes down to whether you want your robot vacuum to feel more like a meticulous housekeeper or a powerful cleaning machine.